Well, hello and a very warm welcome once again to Kielce in Poland, where you join us at the Hala Legionów for further action from the 2021 AIBA Youth World Boxing Championships for men and women. We're approaching 6 p.m. local time, 6 p.m. Central European time, which means that we are just moments away from more action coming your way for the 11th session of boxing. And what a bumper session we have in store. 15 bouts on this 11th session of boxing on the sixth day of competition. And we have got action in the women's 48 kilogram light flyweight division, 60 kilogram lightweight division for women, 81 kilogram light heavyweights will open their tournaments. And then we switch over to the men's bracket, where we will have welterweight, light heavyweight, and super heavyweight action to conclude this 11th session of boxing. It's been terrific fare so far. Remember, we've got boxers from 52 national Olympic commissions taking part in this global festival of AIBA boxing. My name's Ronald McIntosh. I'll be covering the schedule here on Ring A. That is what we are seeing go through on the graphics right now. We've also got another ring in operation here at the Hala Legionów. And Ring B on the other side of the venue, you can see, will be covered by Andy Clark. And remember, you can subscribe to the AIBA YouTube channel, where of course you will find the live streams, and there'll be also archive and plenty of content that is being created as well. The officials in position, ready to take up their positions, be they required as referees in the ring or scoring judges on the outside of the ring. Well, it has been a very well-organized tournament. This hall has been transformed to a well-dressed venue that is staging the 11 days of competition here at the 2021 AIBA Youth World Boxing Championships. Being staged in COVID-safe conditions, of course, during these difficult times of the global pandemic. The local organizing committee and AIBA doing a sterling job staging this tournament and ensuring that everybody involved, from the athletes to the support staff such as doctors and coaches and trainers, the officials, those running the venue on the local organizing committee, are all safe. Pleased to say that it has been a tournament
1 minute
that has run smoothly so far. So we're going to get things underway in the 48 kilogram light flyweight division. And our first contest features boxers from Poland and Nepal. And that coming up in just a few moments' time, 1 minute to the top of the hour here, Central European time. So as ever, there is plenty of activity backstage, but our focus of attention is going to be in the hall here.
World Boxing Championships 2021. Ladies and gentlemen,
that is taking place in Ring A.
249 in Ring A. Women's light fly, 45-48 kilogram. Into the red corner, please welcome boxer from Poland, Natalia Dominika Kuczewska.
So Natalia Kuczewska making her way towards the boxing ring.
In the blue corner, representing Nepal, Susma Tamang.
Her opponent is the boxer from Nepal, Susma Tamang.
And judge assignments: 1 Ukraine, 2 Kyrgyzstan, 3 Armenia, 4 Moldavia, and 5 Czech Republic. Referee Weronika Such, Hungary.
So the 10-point must system is being used, and we have got judges from Ukraine, Kyrgyzstan, Armenia, Moldova, and the Czech Republic. So there is Natalia Kucheska, 17 years of age, preparing for her third bout of Kielce 2021. 19 boxers comprise the 48-kilogram light flyweight bracket, so we had effectively a round of 32. Kucheska prevailed in that on a unanimous points decision over Yulia Peleshchuk. Then with a very impressive display over Juliana Kebshol. It's the second bout of the tournament for Susma Tamang. Produced a brilliant display to stop Dija Ayalaita of Lithuania in the second preliminary round, a round of 16. Veronika Suks of Hungary is the referee, and this promises to be a contest between two very talented boxers indeed. Susma Tamang, one of the two women that comprise the Nepal boxing team. In stark contrast, Natalia Kucheska, one of 20 in the Polish boxing team. Athletes in every weight class in the tournaments for both men and women. The equipment of the 2019 National Youth Champion of Nepal checked. A slightly taller figure wearing red. He's the National Youth Champion right here in Poland, also continental success.
Round one.
The bronze medal finish in the European Championships last year. So we're underway. These two talented boxers facing off for a guaranteed medal in the 48-kilogram light flyweight division, and it is a blistering start by both boxers. The woman wearing red is Natalia Kucheska, 17 years of age. A really skillful operator in just about every facet of the game, but she's met with somebody who is incredibly skillful in her own right, despite being compact, even at this, the lightest weight class for women boxers. She possesses terrifically quick feet, not unusual for her to beat her opponent to the jab, who will be able to establish their rhythm more effectively, more quickly. Kucheska getting after her immediately, but look at that for a right hand under pressure from Tamang, and then a left hand on the retreat as well. So arcing punches landed by Tamang as she was being pushed backwards, but right back onto the front foot is Kucheska, really looking to close the distance and be the aggressor against the boxer wearing blue. And of course, if Tamang is going to spend the majority of this contest on the back foot, she may well have to stand her ground on occasion and show the officials that she's not trying to just nick the contest. Push back the pressure fighter if the opportunity presents itself. Beyond the halfway stage of the opening round, it's been fought at a frantic pace so far. Well, Kucheska, oh, that's a hard right hand landed by the woman in red during that coming together on the ropes. Kucheska, who so often in this tournament has demonstrated slick boxing, plenty of aggression in burst as well, but here she's been the aggressor from the opening bell. Now she's up on her toes and on the back foot in a posture we're more used to seeing her in. She scored with a good left jab as she sprung forwards. Tamang looking for her own lead left hand. Another flailing exchange between the boxers, and nose damage has been inflicted and sustained by the woman in red. Digging away to the right with the right hand to the body is Tamang. Kucheska looking to get back onto the front foot once again. How big a distraction will that damaged nose prove to be? So Kucheska after her opponent, and during the exchanges, it's Kucheska landing their heavier shots. Tamang being driven backwards. She takes a stiff left hand, cleverly turns the tables. But Kucheska on that forward foray, getting the better of her opponent in blue. Now let's keep an eye on the referee and see if we get a gesture as to what has caused this injury. Veronica Sux had her back to me when she made her signal to the official. It's either knuckles bump together for a clash of heads or fist into an open palm to suggest that the injury has been caused by a punch. And why that's significant is if the injury causes the bout to be stopped, well, it will be RSCI or otherwise. So Kucheska taking the opening round across the board. Her front foot pressure paying dividends. Can Tamang do something to try and neutralize it? Because this was the aggressiveness that Kucheska came out with right from the opening bell. Tamang was able to pick a couple of punches that were eye-catching in the midst of those flurries, but it was almost incessant front foot pressure, save for about 1 30-second spell where she got up on her toes, but otherwise, Kucheska looking to get on the front foot and crowd her opponent.
Out, please. Round 2.
So sprinting back across center ring is Natalia Kucheska and immediately looking to pin Tamang in the corner. Tamang turns the tables and burrows away with a burst of punches to the body. So what can Tamang do to try and turn the tables in her favor? Trying to establish her boxing at range. Kucheska up on her toes, dancing and moving to her left. Blocked that attempted left jab to the body. The right hand that followed wasn't too far away from Tamang. She's been spoken to on a few occasions now about holding and throwing her opponent. She's going to have to watch that she doesn't pick up a warning from the Hungarian referee. Working away with that right hand to the body. Kucheska trying to work away with her left over the top. So Tamang now looking to employ movement. She blocked a shot coming in with good use of the right glove and then turned the tables terrifically once again. And the left jab is the final shot of that exchange. Tamang getting the better of it. She scores with a single left hand jab once again, right into that damaged nose of Kucheska. Kucheska up on her toes, tries to come forward once more, walks into a left hook. And then a flashing left hook landed by the boxer in red as Tamang was trying to retreat to the space of center ring. Both boxers showing different facets of their game. Nice left hand from Tamang, catches Kucheska, she's coming in. Kucheska steps back on the gas, breathing through an open mouth now, and perhaps that damaged nose making breathing more difficult through the nose. Moving well up in the boxing ring, comes forward with a good left jab, does Kucheska. She's countered by a right hand from Tamang, and the two boxers letting their hands go at close range once again. Both boxers enjoying success with their backhands. The final shot came from Tamang. So Tamang pecking and poking with that left hand lead, walks Kucheska into another one, ducks cleverly, and then scores with a left right. Now referee is calling time once again, and that damaged nose is going to be inspected once more. So no coaching permitted during these intermissions for a boxer to receive medical attention. Action resumes, looking for a check left hand was Tamang, and Kucheska, after visiting the doctor for the second time, lands a cracking right hand, which causes Tamang to lose her footing momentarily. She's got her boxing stance back beneath her almost immediately, and scores with a right cross, catching the advancing boxer in red. Coming forward behind a jab was Kucheska. There was an exchange of jabs, and it's increasingly physical, resulting in a trip to the canvas for both boxers. So Veronica Sux of Hungary instructing the two boxers to wipe their gloves clean because they're going to be used once again. Nice left jab landed by Tamang. Kucheska coming forward, looking to employ that effective aggression once more. She scores with a good left jab as she stepped back into the pocket. Tamang picking punches but being driven backwards, and then takes a hard left hand from Kucheska. What a 3 minutes of boxing. Non-stop punching from opening bell to last. Absolutely terrific action in the women's 48 kilogram light flyweight division. And for the second successive round, it's a clean sweep for Natalia Kucheska. Make no mistake, Tamang is in this contest, but not doing enough to get ahead in the contest. She's going to need a massive third and final round. But this is competitive in every conceivable aspect of the sport. They've demonstrated their punch resistance because they haven't been able to avoid the shots coming in. They've demonstrated defensive prowess. They've demonstrated the ability to move left and right, forwards and backwards. But Kucheska's aggression serving her well because it's proven to be effective aggression for the most part.
Round 3.
So into the third and final round then, and the boxer wearing blue needs an enormous final round. Remember, in a 10-point must system, 10-9 is judged to be a close round, 10-8 a clear round, 10-7 total domination. And Susma Tamang requires one of the former two 10-point must victories, but she just walked onto a stiff southpaw jab as Kucheska has switched stance. Operating as a left-handed boxer now. Leading with that right leg and scores with the shot once again, catching Tamang as she was attempting to come in with her own offense. Well, Tamang, credit to her, she's trying to quicken the pace as she's targeting the body of the woman in red. Kucheska continuing to switch her feet, shaking her arms out. The clock is against Tamang, and that's why she's on the front foot. Kucheska, who has been the aggressor throughout rounds 1 and 2, content to get on the back foot now and let Tamang come to her. Tamang lands with the heel of her glove with that left hand. Not a scoring shot. Kucheska trying to come out from the corner, but took a right hand as she did so, scoring left jab from Tamang. Kucheska goes down with a left jab to the body. Tamang responds with the same shot, but it was short of the range. How about that for a 3-shot success in that 4-punch combination from Tamang? Beautiful right hand scored by Tamang. Kucheska up on her toes, bobbing and weaving, out of the way of punches. On the inside, both boxers working away to the body. Now it's rather untidy. Tamang holding on, both boxers wrestling into the ropes as Tamang continues to let her hands go while Kucheska's head was through the strands. So both boxers really digging deep now. Kucheska, who started the round on the back foot, trying to get onto the front foot, but been running to straight shots there. Terrific portion of the round from Tamang, who's remaining cool under fire. Both boxers exchanging, looping roundhouse shots. Jab to the body from Tamang. Kucheska willing her way forwards. Scores with a left jab, but it's a 4-shot exchange. 2 were landed either way. Beautiful left hand landed by Kucheska, and she kept her movement going to effectively dance off the line. So both boxers feeling the pace of this contest. Mouths are open, but they are still continuing to will themselves back into the pocket, will themselves back into the fray. Looping right hand from Kucheska did catch Tamang as she was looking to land, and then a jolting right hand landed by Kucheska. Another untidy tangle. Kucheska trying to fight her way off the ropes. Good right hand landed in that exchange by the woman in blue. Then both boxers working away to both head and body. A terrific exchange to conclude this contest. And that the contest in microcosm. An absolutely pulsating affair to open our 11th session of boxing here. Non-stop punching from both of these skillful 48-kilogram light flyweights. But in addition to the skill, the qualities that perhaps came to the fore were tenacity and desire and competitiveness. Both boxers keen to guarantee themselves a medal and make it through to the final 4. And one suspects it is going to be the woman in red who will have her hand raised. But Tamang, a willing participant in what was a fantastic contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the red corner, Natalia Dominika Kuczewska, Poland.
No emotion discernible on the face of Natalia Kuczewska because she has come here for World Championship gold. She's getting closer to that objective because she has stormed her way into the final four. She will come away with a championship medal, a place on the podium. Susma Tamang playing her part in what was an absolutely pulsating affair. Look at how she turned it around in the third round, taking it for 4 of the 5 judges, but not able to get the dominant round that she needed to overturn the deficit faced after 2 10-9 rounds scored unanimously in favor of Natalia Kucheska. It's Kucheska who goes through and has guaranteed herself a World Championship medal here at her home championships.
48 kilogram. Red corner, Uzbekistan, Farzona Fozilova. And his opponent, representing Thailand, Tipichacha Yodavare.
So they're then the judges who are scoring this second bout of the 11th session. They come from the United States of America, Scotland, Malaysia, India, and Italy. The 10-point must system being used for this contest between boxers from Uzbekistan and Thailand. And there is the Uzbek boxer, Farzona Fozilova, 17 years of age. Her opponent, Tipsacha Yodwari, 18 years old, Thai boxer. Both of these women preparing for their second bout of Kielce 2020. Radoslav Simon of Slovakia will be the third person in the boxing ring. Yodwari, a unanimous points decision winner over Selina Al-Hassanat of Jordan. Quick turnaround for these boxers, both of them competing yesterday. Fozilova with a really impressive display to produce a unanimous points decision victory over Namin Erdan Tavazarig of Mongolia. Her movement, both defensively and offensively, was a hallmark of her boxing. So we're underway then. 48 kilogram light flyweight action between boxers from Uzbekistan and Thailand. The woman wearing red, operating out of the southpaw stance, is Farzona Fozilova. Her opponent wearing blue, Tipsacha Yodwari. Two very skillful boxers who come in with an impressive set of credentials. National championships, continental medals as well. Fozilova, 20 national youth champion, 48 kilograms, following on from a national junior title success the year before. Her opponent, Yodwari, who's demonstrated the ability to switch hit in her contest yesterday. And a flashing left hand, Yodwari, and celebrates it by raising her glove. She comes in as a 2019 Asian junior bronze medalist at 48 kilograms. Remember, this is the youth classification for boxers between 17 and 19. So just beyond the midpoint of this opening round, Fozilova, feinting with the feet, waiting to counter, is Yodwari. Dropping her hands now, leaving the chin open to try and just entice Yodwari to launch an offense, and she's done exactly that and managed to skit away to her right to avoid the counter. There's a solid left hand landed by Fozilova. Yodwari evading the punches, but not able to reply with any counter. So Fazilova just changing things up now. Yodwari gets through with a lead right hand on that burst forwards. Same shot once again against the southpaw, proving to be very effective. And Yodwari just enjoying a couple of right hand successes. Fazilova looking to counter with that backhand of her own. Fazilova now taunting with that lead right hand. Whips in a left hand to the body of the woman in blue. Right hand success once again from Yodwari. Able to catch the dynamic figure in front of her. Same shot, same success once more. And Yodwari using her right hand very effectively indeed. The left hand was a glancing blow which came in roundhouse fashion. Fazilova on the sound of the 10-second clapper, just evading the attempted forward movement, but then a left hand got through from Yodwari as her feet changed position momentarily to leave her in the southpaw stance. Effective pot shotting from the woman in blue. 4-1 split in favor of Fazilova. The Uzbek boxer whose work has impressed the judges. She was a woman on the front foot looking to take it to her opponent. From my perspective here ringside, she was having success picking her off as she was advancing. 10-9 round, 4 of the judges in this woman's favor. So what type of adaptation of tactics will that bring from the work of Tipsacha Yodwari?
Round 2.
So we go into the second round then. Look at the fancy footwork in evidence from Fazilova. She really is a terrific mover, trying to dazzle and bamboozle her opponent wearing blue. And having conceded that opening round, look at the change in how this contest is being conducted. Is Yodwari looking to get onto the front foot. She's playing stalker now and lands a solid right hand twice. Almost backing up the woman in red. She comes forward with a right left but was off the mark. Nice punching off the ropes. Terrific shot selection from Fazilova, who just nods in acknowledgement of the work that she produced. Yodwari says, well, I possess some pretty footwork as well. She got up on her toes. Fazilova short with her attempted 1-2, and there's a reverse 1-2 landed. And then a right hand once again, which has been a really effective shot for Yodwari during the course of this contest. So Fazilova content to back up to her own corner. Yodwari getting on that front foot and looking to close the distance and score with that long straight right cross again. Good right hand again from Yodwari. The follow-up cluster. Most of the shots not scoring blows. Solid left hand landed out of this southpaw stance from Fazilova. Little Ali shuffle, but then caught by 2 shots as she was looking to spin back to ring center. Another right hand success from Yodwari. Fazilova tries to come with a looping right hand and a straight left. Solid left hand driven into the body by Fazilova. Oh, and turning her back is the woman in red. After she committed to a shot and couldn't find a range, she ended up in that posture that is not permitted, with her back to her opponent. Solid right hand landed once more during that exchange from Yodwari. Final shot in that cluster came from Fazilova as she skipped off to her right. There's another solid cuffing right hand landed by the woman in blue. Both boxers proffering a low-held stance. Cuffing blows landed by Yodwari as she goes forward, literally running out away from trouble. It's Fazilova, but she did get caught on the end of a right hand once again. Closing seconds of the second round. Corkscrew right hand is a nice shot from Fazilova. And there's the bell to conclude the second round, a very good round of boxing. Contrasting styles with a contest turned on its head because the front foot stalker, Fazilova, turned into the back foot dancer. And Yodwari tying it up. Two of the judges. She leads for one judge, and it is a two. For two judges, it is Fazilova who leads. So what a final round we have in prospect. All square for two judges. Fazilova is up for two judges, and Yodwari up for one of the judges ringside here. And so the contest very much in the balance.
Second total.
This promises to be a blistering third and final round to see who is going through to the medal podium here in Kielce
Round
2021. So we're underway then, a sporting touch of gloves, because this one is likely to be action-packed. Both boxers occupying the space of center ring. Neither boxer willing to concede ground. Right hand success once again from Yodwari. She's got her hands down by her kneecap, so too Fazilova. She looks for a right-left combination, but it was blocked. The solid left cross did get through the high-held gloves of the woman in blue. So working away on the inside, neither boxer really successful with any of their attempted shots. Right hand success for Yodwari once again, countered by a backhand success for Fazilova. Beyond punching range at the moment, Yodwari edging forwards, looking for that right hand once more. Fazilova counters with a left cross of her own. Plenty of feinting, Yodwari getting through with a glancing right hand. Fazilova's may have scored as well as she was employing the layback. Corkscrew left, not too far away. Yodwari went looking for that right hand counter, but Fazilova was already gone. Oh, that's a solid right cross, landed straight through the middle, and Yodwari allowing herself a little dance of celebration in acknowledgement of that fact. Minute gone in the third and final round of a contest that is in the balance. Terrific right hand again, and look at the knees come high from Yodwari. Just letting Fazilova know, I got you, you know I got you, and I know I got you too. Fazilova falls short with her attempted response. Yodwari on top of the logo at center ring. Fazilova's attempted left cross was long, going over the shoulder of Yodwari. But there's a cuffing right hand as Fazilova spins off the line. She comes forward, bulldozes Yodwari into the ropes and scores with a corkscrew right hand. So nearly 2/3 of the third and final round gone as Fazilova looking for that check right hand. She looks to pivot off to her right, scores with a good left hand to the body, and then spins off to her right once again, moving anti-clockwise. Nice right jab from Fazilova. Yodwari looking for that right hand after a quiet period of the round for her. Both boxers perhaps saving themselves to try and launch a grandstand finish as Yodwari just put on the end of a southpaw left there. Final 30 seconds of what has been enthralling final round. Yodwari scored with a slapping left hand just a few moments ago. Look at the concentration evident on the faces of these boxers. One mistake at this juncture could prove decisive. Costly indeed. Looking for the right hand were both boxers. 10-second clapper has sounded. Good left hand landed to the body by Fazilova. Fazilova scores with a backhand in that coming together. What a round of boxing, what a contest. A contest which was all square for two judges. Where Fazilova led for two judges and Yodwari led for another judge. That's the type of contest it was. One where there was plenty of skill in evidence and the concentration levels producing a really high level of intensity. You'd expect nothing less at the quarter-final stage of the World Championships. Once Yodwari arrives, we're going to get the verdict at the conclusion of what was a very close bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, Winner by split decision of this bout is the boxer from blue corner.
And it is Yodwari.
Thailand.
Tipsacha Yodwari has prevailed on a 3-2 split, and just look at how tight it was. 4 of the 5 judges have just 1 point in it, but Yodwari's use of the right hand serving her very well indeed. And it is Yodwari who has gone through to the semi-final stage, where she is guaranteed at least World Championship bronze, and that is how she did it. The scorecards reflecting just how tight and competitive this contest was. It is Yodwari who goes through to the final 4 for Zileva, a fulsome participant in what was a cracking contest.
Women's lights, 57-60 kilogram. Into the red corner, please welcome boxer from Kazakhstan, Shaykametova. And she's opponent representing Germany in blue corner, Ani Manukuyan. Judge assignments: 1 Italy, 2 United States, 3 Mongolia, 4 Sri Lanka, and 5 Ukraine. Referee Rai Ravi, Scotland.
So we move up to the 60-kilogram lightweight division for women. And these are the 5 judges who will be scoring this one. They're from Italy, the United States of America, Mongolia, Sri Lanka, and Ukraine. There is Juldis Shakyametova. And her opponent, Ani Manukian. Shayakmetova appearing for her second bout of Kielce 2021. Both of these boxers producing split decision victories to book themselves here in the last 8 stage of the lightweight bracket. Our referee is from Scotland.
Round 1.
So we're underway then, 60-kilogram lightweight action, and the boxer has come out wearing blue. Scored with a jab before being put on the receiving end of one. Is Ani Manukian, 18 years of age, representing Germany. Her opponent is from Kazakhstan, 17-year-old Juldis Shayakmetova. Solid left jab landed by the boxer in red. Shayakmetova coming to the boxing ring as the reigning national youth champion of Kazakhstan, as she lands a beautiful reverse 1-2. The right hand landed first, and there's another right hand success once again. She's certainly getting the better of these early exchanges. Shayakmetova. Nice left jab from Manukian. Manukian comes to the ring as the 2019 European Junior bronze medalist. She's 1 win away from getting herself a bronze medal here on the World Championship stage. It is also a mission that Shayakmetova is looking to accomplish. Beautiful left-right combination. Snapped home for Shayakmetova, running to a jab from Manukian. So Shayakmetova looking for that left-right combination once again. Solid right-left landed by Manukian. Shayakmetova just initiating a clinch to get herself off the ropes. Exchange of backhands of both boxers, fully committing to their right crosses. Shaykhmetova tagging her opponent with a left jab once again. Right hand attempted to the body was short, but the left jab which followed from Manukyan was landed, as was that solid left hand, and then followed by a right by Shaykhmetova, giving her the better of that exchange, but Manukyan comes right back with an educated left hand of her own. So terrific reverse 1-2 once more from Shaykhmetova, giving her the first and third word in that coming together. Manukyan landed a shot during the exchange also. Left-right combination is more effective and eye-catching from Shaykhmetova. Make no mistake, these are exchanges, but just being left with the impression that it's Shaykhmetova getting the better of him as she continues to jolt the head of the woman in blue with jarring left-rights. The most basic combination in boxing coming to the fore in Shaykhmetova's boxing during the closing stages of that opening round, and a clean sweep in favor of the woman in red. Manukyan had her moment. She scored effectively with a left hand as well. But it was Shaykhmetova who was getting the better of the trade-offs. And then in the closing stages of the first round, she really did produce a dominant burst, Shaykhmetova. Accurate punch picking, continually jolt the head of Manukyan.
Seconds out.
Schön die Schlaghand mit kontrollieren, ne?
Round 2.
So out behind a long left jab come both boxers. Manukyan, part of a 13-strong German boxing team, as she lands a good left hand, looking to come forward once again behind her own straight punches. 13-strong German team comprised of 5 women and 8 men. Kazakhstan here with 20 boxers, one in each weight class in both of the tournaments. Double jab was pushed out by Shaykhmetova, and a second one got through, while Manukyan really is stepping on the gas and trying to close the distance with a 1-2. Exchange of jabs there. Manukyan's was effective. Double jab from Shaykhmetova, upstairs and downstairs. Left jab lands from Manukyan, countering the right hand scored by Shaykhmetova. Bolo shot brought into play by Shaykhmetova, whipping that right hand underneath. Nice left jab by Manukyan. Shaykhmetova content to have her back near the rope. She's picked off by a right cross as she was looking to land her own leather. So Shaykhmetova inviting pressure now, looking to set a trap with her hands down by her knees and back square on the ropes. Lovely left jab once again from Manukyan. Shaykhmetova back into the pocket. Exchanges occur at mid-range. Change of jabs once again, but Manukyan's was more solid. Trading off at center ring. Neither boxer really able to avoid the lead left hand of the opponent. Shaykhmetova looking to get on the front foot now as there's an exchange of punches once again. Plenty of give and take, back and forth action with 2 minutes gone in this second round. Shaykhmetova coming forward behind a left-right combination as the boxers exchange lead hands once more. Really ramrod left that was cracked home by Manukyan. And it's falling into an almost predictable, readable pattern is this contest through this previous 40 seconds or so, and that is it. Beyond the punching range, and they both step in and say, okay, let's see who's gonna land. But both of them were landing almost simultaneously. Shaykhmetova looking for a right hand lead out of the neutral corner. She was countered by a combination from Manoukian. Again, the pattern resumes once more. Both boxers landing at almost the same time. So for 4 of the 5 judges, it is a 2-point advantage in favor of Sheikmetova. Manoukian taking it for 1 of the 5 in that second round. She was certainly more competitive. Sheikmetova will know that she's in a contest. But going into the third and final round now, the boxer in blue needs a massive 3 minutes to overturn the 2018 deficit that she faces for 4 of the 5 judges. And given how evenly contested it has been up there in the boxing ring, well, that would require a dramatic turnaround. What can Manoukian do to try and put the pressure on Sheikmetova of Kazakhstan and score punches without reply, because that is what she needs, but that hasn't really been the case for either boxer for any sustained period of time so far. It's been two-way action all the way through, as Sheikmetova looking to establish her lead left hand once again. Manoukian will be aware of the context of the bout thanks to Aiba live scoring, as there's another exchange of lead lefts. Solid left jab landed by Sheikmetova was the better shot in that trade-off. Sheikmetova content to stay beyond punching range now, hand down by a kneecap, comes forward with a beautiful left hand in a reverse 1-2. The right hand was short, but the left hand landed on the money. It was a left-right combination that followed. Good right hand from Manoukian. Neither boxer really able to evade the punches that are coming in their direction. Both boxers demonstrating terrific chins, as plenty of shots have landed solidly through the 2 completed rounds we've had so far, and the third of this one. Minute gone in round number 3. So jolting left hand crashes home once again for Sheikmetova. So beyond the midpoint of the third and final round, Manoukian looking to launch a big backhand, lands with a left jab. Sheikmetova just initiating a clinch. 2 minutes gone in this final round. Right hand is the most eye-catching shot of that exchange, and Manoukian looking to get on top now and go in pursuit of the big round that she requires to tilt this in her favor. But Sheikmetova, well, time is on her side given the context of the bout going into the third and final round. Nice right hand landed by Manoukian once again. Look at the exchanges that have been. This just typifies the entire contest we have seen so far. Left jab to both body and head for Sheikmetova. And the exertions of the boxers audible, as both of them really planting their feet into the canvas and letting big punches go. And Manoukian ending the contest with a pile-driving right hand. A very good contest indeed. My goodness, that was competitive. One suspects it is going to be Sheikmetova who will be going through to the medal stages in the 60-kilogram lightweight division. Manoukian really did give it a go in the third and final round. Not able to produce the decisive, clear round that she needed. At least that's how I see it from my vantage point. But what say the judges? One suspects it will be the woman in red who will have a hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the Red corner, Schuldit Shakametova, Kazakhstan.
And there is confirmation, a unanimous points decision victory for Zhuldis Shaykhmetova. She goes through to the medal stages. She is guaranteed at least World Championship bronze. The national champion of Kazakhstan coming here looking for championship gold. That is how she did it. Manoukian, incredibly competitive, but eliminated here at the quarterfinal
bout
stage.
number 252 in ring A. Into the red corner, women's light 57-60 kilogram. Please welcome boxer representing Uzbekistan, Difuza Bekova. And she's opponents representing Romania. In blue corner, Marin Loerdana Andrea.
So we remain in the women's
Chapter
60
Simon,
kilogram lightweight division,
Kyrgyzstan,
and this
two
is between
Czech
boxers
Republic,
from Uzbekistan
3
and Romania.
Argentina, 4 India, and 5 Moldavia.
So here then the 5 judges who will score this one. They hail from Kyrgyzstan, the Czech Republic, Argentina, India and Moldova. Well, there is Dilfuza Bekova. Bekova, the 18-year-old from Uzbekistan, competing in her second bout of Kielce 2021. Shiramala Tampu is the referee. She'll check the equipment of both boxers. Loredana Marin just having her equipment checked before being called to center ring for the final instructions.
Round 1.
Well, both of these boxers have enjoyed success on the continental stage in terms of coming away with championship medals. They are one win away from emulating those accolades here on the world stage in Kielce 2021. The boxer wearing red is Dilfuza Bekova. Her opponent wearing blue, Loredana Marin of Romania. Flashing right hand not too far away from Bekova. Look at this chess match that is taking place up there in the boxing ring. An exchange of jabs where Bekova's was eye-catching indeed. Marin made to fall short. Bekova content to edge backwards towards the ropes. Feinting her way from that confined position, she lands with a right hand, which she celebrates by raising her right glove. So Bekova, in the opening minutes of this round, content to stay on the perimeter of the boxing ring. Change of jabs between the two boxers. More effective jab landed by Bekova. She triggered forward with quick feet. Both boxers demonstrating their prowess in terms of movement up there in the boxing ring. Nice right hand landed by Bekova. And another one, and twice, 3 times in quick succession. Marin going backwards in a straight line, and her chin was tagged repeatedly, snapping her head backwards. Beautiful counter right hand, and another one. Brilliant portion of the round for Bekova. Really is enjoying success with that backhand. Now Marin will be aware of that. She gets over that front foot and goes in pursuit of her opponent once again. Launches a big right hand of her own, driving her opponent backwards towards the blue corner. Referee allowing the two boxers to work their way out of there. Just lost her balance momentarily, they did Bokova. Marin content to wait. Given what has transpired thus far in the opening round, I think she's going to have to quicken her work, have more success in the closing stages. She hopes to nick this opening round. Counter right hand not too far away from Marin. Bokova scoring with a left jab without reply, and there's the more eye-catching shot once again. An up jab from Bokova. Solid right hand once more. Twice in quick succession to conclude the round. The right hand landing effectively for Bokova from Uzbekistan, and here's confirmation of a clean sweep across the board, reflecting the very good round of boxing that she produced. So some of the action from the opening round. And here's the right hand successes repeatedly backing up Marin. Really effective shot from Bokova.
Seconds out, please. Round 2.
Well, Loredana Marin, the boxer wearing blue representing Romania, the 2020 European Youth Championship gold medalist, scores with a good left jab there against the 2019 Asian Youth bronze medalist. Up at 64 kilograms, it's physical on the inside as Marin momentarily applied a headlock. While she's spoken to by the referee. Marin should be aware of the fact that the first round hasn't gone her way. Another right hand whipped over the top, but then a nice single shot from the left flank by Marin, catching Bokova as she was thinking about pulling the trigger. Beautiful left jab landed by Marin. And again, right hand came through from Bokova. But Marin getting the better of that exchange. Well, she's calling for timeout here. The referee saying, that's not my problem. You box until I say otherwise. So Bokova distracted by something, and it could well be her headgear. Solid left jab landed by Marin. Bokova looking for that right hand. Almost like a game of tag, trying to hit without reply, these two boxers. In with somebody, or the opponent, just as accomplished as the boxer trying to make the miss. Now, this is what Bokova was calling for timeout for, but it's not. It's down to the referee to determine when the appropriate moment is. So the headdress applied before the head guard is refitted. No coaching permitted while these adjustments are taking place. So Bokova now comfortable in her headgear once again. What a resumption from Marin. Left-right success, and then a check left hand as she was able to dance off to her left to avoid the counter. Left jab is an effective shot from Marin once again as she continues to trip out that lead left hand. Good work to the body with two shots, then a right hand upstairs from Marin. Solid left jab landed once again from Marin, making Bokova miss. Nice jab to the body from the woman in red. Then that's countered immediately by a left hand upstairs from Bokova. Should be by Marin. Marin coming forwards, missing initially. She backed her opponent up to the blue corner, but then Bokova was able to trigger off the turnbuckle and land a good right hand. Exchange of straight shots. An exchange of jabs on the closing bell. They just watch one another go back to their respective corners. A very good round of boxing once again. Plenty of skill. And look at the fight back from Marin, taking it for 4 of the 5 judges, meaning that it is all square as we prepare to go into the 3rd and final round. For 4 of the 5 observers seated ringside. Incredibly tight contest, this one. And Marin, to her credit, picked her punches more efficiently. The laid left hand in particular served her very well indeed.
Seconds out, please. Round 3.
So this battle of reigning national champions has been the most enthralling affair. The contest is up for grabs as we go into the 3rd and final round. The woman in blue, Marin from Romania, has used that lead left hand terrifically to get herself back on terms, taking the 2nd round for 4 of the 5 judges. Here's a right hand over the top from Bokova. Marin increasing in confidence now. She takes a single shot and another one from Bokova, who's establishing her own lead left hand. Digging away to the body with the right hand was Marin, while her opponent's head was beneath her arm. Nice left jab landed by Marin, but it was countered immediately by Bokova. Corkscrew left hand brought into play by the woman in blue. Left-right combination is an eye-catching one from Bokova, and how about that for a textbook left jab, stepping into it twice, 3 times Bokova. Nice single shot success from Marin as she scores with a left jab. There's an arcing right hand around the corner, perhaps the best shot of the entire contest coming from the right flank of Bokova. Left-right combination is a crisp one indeed as we approach the midpoint. Marin tags Bokova with a left hand before Bokova counters immediately. There's a left-right success. Extended and cranked out as the 2 boxers exchange singles. What a contest here. So Marin looking to edge her way forwards. Beautiful lead left hand landed by Bokova. Less than a minute to go. Not being fought at a frantic pace by any means, but the concentration that is in evidence here. Oh, that's a nice left-right from Marin. Bokova comes back with a right cross success of her own. Right hand from Marin is the best shot of that exchange. Left jabs exchange. Marin's was as solid as could be, stepping into it, but how about that for a backhand success? It was fired in like a bazooka from Bokova. So closing seconds of the 3rd and final round of a contest that is in the balance, all square for 4 of the 5 judges. 10-second clapper indicating that we're in the closing stages of the 3rd and final round.
Keep your head up, right?
That's an absolutely brilliant contest between 2 very skillful boxers indeed. 19 points apiece for 4 of the 5 judges. This could well be a split decision. What do you prefer? Because both boxers enjoyed considerable success in the 3rd and final round. Quality punches picked by both of them. Right hand over the top from Bokova. Right hand in response from Marin. Which way is this one going to go? winner will progress through to the medal rostrum. Nervous moments for both of the boxers now. We await the verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by split decision is the boxer from the red corner, Dilfuza Bekova.
And it is Bekova, Dilfuza Bekova, a split decision winner, 3-2. And just look at how close it was. 4 of the 5 judges have just 1 point in it. An incredibly competitive, skillful display. And Bekova threatening to be overcome with emotion. Marin deserves credit for her part in what was an absolutely riveting affair. Plenty of skill, determination, concentration in evidence. But it is Bekova who goes through to the medal stages. Marin eliminated.
81 kilograms. Into the red corner, please welcome boxer representing Turkey, Burstra Isildar. And she's opponent representing India in blue corner, Kushi. And judge assignments: 1 Ukraine, 2 Argentina, 3 Malaysia, 4 United States, and 5 Slovakia. Referee Valery Pastuchov, Moldavia.
So they're the 5 scoring judges who will be the arbiters of this opening 81 kilogram light heavyweight contest. Just 6 boxers in the light heavyweight division, so this quarter-final bout. And here is Bursa Isildar. And her opponent is the Indian boxer Kushi, over in the blue corner. Our referee is from Moldova. So the referee brings both boxers to center ring as we prepare to open the 81 kilogram light heavyweight tournament. The winner here at this quarterfinal stage guaranteed a medal. Just 6 boxers comprising the light heavyweight division. And these 2 decorated boxers on the continental stage about to face off.
Round 1.
So we're underway then. Action in the 81 kilogram light heavyweight division, and both boxers setting about each other immediately. The woman wearing red is Bursa Isildar of Turkey, the reigning European champion. At plus 80 kilograms, her opponent, Kushi of India, comes to the boxing ring as the junior silver medalist at 70 kilograms from the Continental Championships in 2019. And these 2, well, they've had to wait 6 days to get their tournament underway.